Andy. Hello everyone, welcome to the fusing part of the live. This is my favourite part. I'm going to show you how to fuse onto a few different types of garments, accessories for Christmas. Just like this one here, which we did earlier, which is the stocking. I'm going to start with this one actually. So there's a few creases in this just where it's been folded on the table. So I'm going to start by just giving it a pre-press so that it removes those creases and any sort of moisture that's in there. So I'm just going to pop that under my heat press. We're using the Hotronix Max Clam today, which is a great entry-level press, also a great additional press if you're looking for a bit of extra capacity around Christmas time as well. Just a few seconds on that. As you can see, that is now completely flat, clean, and ready to be applied onto. So I'm going to take one of the transfers from the sheet Andy has just been showing you how to design. So this is just a Santa Stop Here special delivery with the candy cane style print. So this is an UltraColour Max DTF heat transfer. So we're just going to apply this to the stocking. Take a sheet of release paper. This just protects the transfer and the press during the application. And fuse that for 12 seconds at 145 degrees. Make sure that your pressure is accurate with these fuses as well. I did have to, when you change the platens, adjust the pressure up and down, as obviously it's slightly different heights and levels. So just making sure that your pressure is at the right setting. And then these are hot peels, so you can quickly peel off the carrier and you are finished. That was that easy, that quick. And as you can see, it's got a really nice finish to that. That won't be coming off at all. That is on there. You can't pick that off. So there you go. There's a personalised Christmas product. So not only is it as easy as Andy's just showed you to design them and order them and get them sent to you within a 2-day turnaround, it also takes just that long to actually apply them. So that was product number one. The stocking's my personal favourite, so that's why I wanted to start with that one. But I'm going to show you how to do a standard t-shirt next, because obviously these are probably some of the most popular garments people are going to have, whether that be sort of your t-shirts, your Christmas jumpers, your pyjamas, that sort of thing. So we're just going to take a Bella Canvas t-shirt today, and I just want to show you before we do the actual fuse, if you're branding your products, Bella Canvas t-shirts have tearaway neck labels, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So you can just whack your branding in there and then your product is ready to go. So I'm going to pre-press this t-shirt again, exactly the same as before. Andy, do you want to just quickly give me the number for the profit on the stocking, please, from before, just so people know how much profit they can make off of that one?
Yeah, so a Christmas stocking, depending on the design you're putting on it, you're kind of looking at probably about £2 to buy. With the transfers that Molly's using, you're looking around £1, but then your sale prices are about £10 to £11 per stocking.
Perfect, thank you.
And again, it's one that you can do a set, so you're probably looking to do like a set for a whole family, so 4, 5, 6 people at a time is the best way to really maximise that one.
And if you're doing sets, you may as well throw the t-shirts in, the present sacks, everything else. Really get everything you can out of that. So I've just pre-pressed that t-shirt for 5 seconds. I'm now going to place this Stop Here for Freya sign on there. So Santa Stop Here design. Exactly the same principle as before. We're just going to plop it where you want it, in the middle. Place the release paper over the top. And fuse it for 12 seconds. And that is it. Okay, hot peel transfer. Pull that away straight away, and there you have your finished t-shirt. Really, really easy, really simple, very, very high quality. The softness on that is something you can't explain. That just feels ridiculously soft. I absolutely love them. And the candy cane print, the green and red candy cane print on this red t-shirt looks fantastic. So there we go. There, a festive t-shirt in, again, 12 seconds. So far we've used 2 transfers from, did you say it had, how many did it have on the sheet? 15, 20?
So there's 27 on the
27, okay.
that you've got there, Molly.
So 2 out of 27, and we've made 2 custom products that you could make a significant profit on already. So I don't think we're doing too badly. Next, I'm going to show you how to do a similar transfer, just with a slightly different design. So this is the blue and white snowflake, but it's the same saying, and we're going to fuse it onto this present sack, if you will. So again, as you can see, there's a lot of crinkles on this from where it's been folded, so we're just going to pre-press it. I'm going to hang the edge of this slightly off the platen because there's a drawstring on the top, and that is going to affect the pressure of the fuse. It's quite thick, so I'm just going to make sure that that is not on the actual platen surface. You have to make sure that you have completely flat pressure completely flat surface, to get accurate pressure for this. Otherwise, it could affect the actual fuse of the transfer. So there we go. There's that one. And then if we just take our transfer, place it on there, our release paper. Release paper is more important if you're using standard UltraColour or screen transfers, purely because they're a cold peel, so it just prevents anything being lifted before it's ready. UltraColour Max is ideal for preventing any sort of ink or garment getting onto the press. However, it's not 100% essential for the transfer because obviously it's a hot peel, so if the corner of it slightly lifts, then that's okay. There we go, and there's your finished present sack, personalised, ready to go. So as I say, it's in an ideal world, the peel should be one swift motion. So that's why we like to use the release paper. But if you are fusing one and you don't have one, then that's not the end of the world for UltraColour Max, but we do recommend them. So far we've done our present sack, custom t-shirt, which feels very, very soft, I have to say. These Bella Canvas t-shirts are fantastic. And we've done our stocking. That's 3. What else shall we do? Here we have a little baby grow, which has already got a transfer on the front, but I'm going to show you how to apply on the back, purely because this will require a smaller platen. So because obviously the surface area for fusing is quite a bit smaller, and we have got seams, sleeves, we've got the poppers at the bottom, I'm going to make sure that we isolate that area. So just going to remove this platen from the Max clamp. And place this platen on instead. So this is a slightly rectangular one, which will fit the baby grow. So I'm just going to swap those over, like so. So as easy as that to change the platens on Hotronics presses. Before we start, I'm just going to test the pressure because obviously this is a different platen. It's going to be at a different height. So I just want to make sure that when I pull it down, see there's no pressure on that at all. So I'm just going to twist the knob on top to give it a bit more pressure. No, it's still too light. That feels just about right. We'll give that a try. So take your baby grow. Just going to thread this on like so. So there you go. You can see that there are no seams on there. There's absolutely nothing obstructing the fuse area. It hangs perfectly off the side. We'll give it a quick pre-press. The pre-press is also good for testing the pressure because you can do it with the garment underneath. If you have a slightly thicker hoodie versus a t-shirt, then the pressure is obviously going to be slightly different. So it's always good to test with the platen and with the garment. Just make sure to don't over scorch it. We're going to use initials in this case. So there we go. Camera focus. There we go. So we're going to be using the initials in this case. These are fantastic for UltraColour Max because you can obviously order just a minimum of 1 sheet. So you don't want to order someone's initials and put them on the bottom of an order that you're going to get 10 sheets from, because then you probably won't use them all. So initials, absolutely great for Max. Pop that on there. Pop our release paper on. Lock it down for 12 seconds and then we'll peel it hot once again. Oh, the release paper's disappeared. Peel that off. Release the baby grow. We do have quick slips that come with the smaller platens, which might be a good idea because that was a little bit of effort to get that off. But there you have the finished product. Little baby grow with initials on. And you could also match this to the mum or dad shirts, for example, if you wanted to make sets and sell them as a bundle, or give people the option to buy them as a collection, then you could do that as well. So yes, and also this matches the transfer on the t-shirt as well. So you've got the exact same print on here, two different, you've got a baby and an adult garment, same print, you could sell those together. Okay, for our final fuse today, I'm going to show you how to do slightly bigger initials. Here we go, so there's two different prints on here, and I'm going to do this onto an apron. Now, before we start, I'm just going to double check that I don't need to change the platen back. So will they fit? Yes, they will. Excellent. So I'm going to leave the smaller platter on the press, because it fits the transfers that we're using. And also aprons are a funny one because they have different sizes. So obviously if you were fusing onto the main part, that might fit over a slightly larger platen, but we're going to be fusing up near the neck area. So obviously this is slightly smaller and we'll need a different size platen to avoid these seams here being in the way of the pressure. So I'm just going to lay that over the platen, let the seams fall off the sides, make sure it's straight. There's quite a few creases in this one, so we're just going to pre-press it first. Don't need to adjust the pressure because it's still quite a thin garment and we've got the same platen on there. 5 seconds is all you need for a pre-press on this one. Take your transfer, place it on there. All the release paper's fallen on the floor. Place the release paper. The MaxCan heat press is currently available with £50 free transfer credit until the end of the month. So if you're watching this video and thinking, oh, I'm looking for either my first heat press or I'm looking for an overflow heat press for the festive period, you can get this MaxCan heat press and £50 worth to spend on any transfer of your choice from targettransfers.com at the moment. So we also have other offers on for different presses. So have a look at that if you're interested. But there you have it, the finished product. Perfect, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 garments that we've done in 10 minutes or so, and obviously that's with talking you through it as well. So not very long at all, very easy, and they're all personalised. So there's no weeding, there's no vinyl, it takes seconds to apply. So yeah, really, really easy to get started with that.